Hello everyone, this is Charles BridgTec with another flashlight review, this time on a WowTac A5. Now I was sent this by WowTac directly. They do have an Amazon store. They wanted me to test and review this light. This is a complete kit, comes with a battery, as you see there. So let's wait no further, let's open it up, see what's in. All the literature and everything is down underneath the light. Grab everything out. Comes with a USB charging cable. Comes with a lanyard and 2 O-rings. And we'll take a look here at the user manual. Multi-languages. And we're going to go ahead and take a look, concentrate on those specs there. As you can see, 3650 lumens on turbo. That's impressive. Of course you're not going to run turbo all the time, but as you can see, it's got some really nice light outputs. Now if you need more time to read this, go ahead and pause the screen, otherwise we're going to move along. Let's take a look at the light. There it is. As you can see, it's basically all the same thickness for the whole length of the body. It's got some knurling here, and this does feel pretty rough. It's definitely going to help you with that grip, and it won't slip as easy out of your hand. There's a USB charging port there. It's got that gray bezel. Button does stick out from the body a little bit. Machining and finish on this is outstanding. Not too much heat sinking here, but no sharp edges at all. Not feeling any issues. Even the lanyard hole here feels nice and smooth. Style and design is very nice. It's got a EDC fit in your hand. Now this is pretty much too thick for most EDC users, especially people that want a very small EDC light. And this to me would be perfect for me. Kind of depends on your preference, but it's definitely okay for EDC. Alright, so now let's go ahead and take a look at the LED and the reflector. This is a textured reflector. Now this is running the Cree XHP 70.2 LED. Try to get a real good close-up for you. Alright. Well, now let's go ahead and take this apart. Now you can do it either from the tail or the head of the light. And we'll go ahead and take it out from the head of the light. Show you straight contact point on that head. There is grease here on the threads. take the battery out. I'll show you that in just a sec. We're going to go ahead and take off the tail. Now it is a little more difficult here on the tail. Filling this here. It's on there pretty tight, so I'm not too sure. It doesn't look like there's much grease there at all. I'm just going to show you dual spring design on that. Pretty heavy duty there. I'll get this back together. Yeah, that's a tough one to get off the end there, so definitely want to take it off at the head of the light. Now we'll show you the battery that it comes with, 5,000 milliamp. This is a 26650. This is a 20 amp cell. It's going to be more than enough power. This is protected. As you can see, so it'll be a little bit longer than your unprotected. Adds a lot of value to a light. Makes it a complete kit. And it's really nice that some of these come with a kit. That way you're ready to go right out of the box after you charge it. Alright, so now let's go ahead and go over the UI. UI is real simple on this. Very similar to ThruNite. We're going to go ahead and turn it on here. See, we got good battery power there. It has the battery level indicator behind that, so that's nice. You got to press and hold to go through those light outputs. And you can press down and hold to go through those light outputs, or you can individually do it like that. Now if you want turbo on any level that you're on, you can double click to get turbo. Show you the beam on this light output here. Look at that. It's going to have a large hot spot here, a lot of bleeding. Does have a spill area here. It's pretty small actually. Probably going to be a tight beam, but it's probably going to be more of a combination, more on the floodier side. Then of course you can press and hold that to go back down to where you had it on last. It does have memory mode. Now we're going to go ahead and turn it off, and from off you can press and hold to get moonlight. So that is hidden, and it's really low. Now from moonlight you can simply double click again, you get strobe. And there's no variable speed in that, so it's definitely a constant. And then you can double click also to get back out. Then you can press and hold to go back through those light outputs. And that's all there is to this light. Gotta hand it to WowTac. Definitely a ThruNite feel to it, but definitely very nice performance. And these are more affordable. Alright, so let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness. We are out here in the darkness with the WowTac A5. So let's get started. We're going to start off on moonlight. Press and hold that. Really nice low moonlight, if this is what you need, for probably within 10 feet. Anything more really drowns out. See a little bit on the fence. So it's good for within 10 feet. Usable, that is. And we're going to go to the next light output. Water spout's 35 feet. Now this is neutral white for all you neutral white fans. Barely making that 65 feet at this light output. There it is on the fence. So we're going to go up to the next level over here because it's not quite making that tree of life yet. And we'll start it here. Spills come alive. Really nice floody beam on this. It's going to light up a large area, as you can see. Example here, and it is making the tree of life. As you can see, that's 138 feet for standing, so that's going to be quite impressive for this light output. Again, 65 feet to that tree, as you can see, lights it up easily. Fence line, tree line. All right, we're going to go to the next level here. Got to go back up. Sometimes if you leave the light on a lot longer, you have to start over and go back. Same way with the through nights, so it's normal. Easily making it across the park there, as you can see. Real nice floody beam performance. Making those trees in the background way out there, that's pretty good. Tree behind that tree of life, 238 feet, 138 feet to this tree from where I'm standing. We'll do a before and after here. Alright, so now we're going to do turbo here on the famous tree of life. Wow, really impressed with that. Look at that, all coming from this little light. About the size of a everyday carry, you know. Faintly making those palm trees, so it's got some distance even with this beam type, which is impressive. Now, running it on turbo all the time is not recommended. The light does get hot. So running it on high, though, does real well. And you get the good run times. Easily making it across that park, as you can see. Look at that. We're going to do a beam profile here. Large floody beam. Does have large hot spots, focused, that is. So that's impressive. Alright, and it's cycled down there a little bit. So that's good. I'll put it back on turbo, see how it does. That's impressive. So probably get a good minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes turbo. Now I'm filling it here. It's getting pretty toasty. Still got a good battery level on that. Alright, we've upset the dogs, so we're going to go ahead and end it here. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. Okay, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. Amazing performance on this because of the size. You get all those lumen outputs. Now, turbo, this does get very hot. So it's definitely more of, you're running it on high, it's going to get very warm. But turbo, you can still have that additional light output should you need it. So running this on high, it's a lot of light coming out of here. Very nice. Actually looking at the table here, going outside, it actually has a pretty wide beam on that. So it's very much more on the floody side, but it still has some pretty good throw as well. So I've got to take my hats off to WowTac. I've done some reviews of them in the past. And because WowTac's another company from ThruNite, this is more for budget. So these are more of their budget line lights, but you're not getting any cheaper in build quality or performance, in my opinion. This here is definitely a very nice quality light. There's no skimping, there's no shortcuts that I could see here, even in performance, as well as what they give you for what you're going to pay for this. So this is a very nice quality flashlight. and it's also a kit. So I want to thank again WowTac for sending me this to review. Now, if this is something you're interested in getting, I will leave a link down in the description to their Amazon store, and I might have another link to their website. It depends. If I do, they'll be down there. Check them out. That way you can get this should you be interested. Well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these WowTacs to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care.